Before we get into actual gua sha movements, you need to prep your skin. So you always want to do your gua sha on clean skin. I'm going to use Wilder North's Vital Botanic Hydrating Mist with Plum Blossom and Rose. And I'm just going to do a little mist. And then I'm going to take the Wilder North Minimalist Oil. It's a blend of argan, marula, and prickly pear seed oil. And I'm just going to do a little squirt. I don't know if you can see, not a whole lot. And press it into my skin. You want to use a facial oil underneath your gua sha stone so you have some nice slip. You're going to want to make sure that you're applying your oil everywhere that you're going to use your stone. So we're also going to be using our gua sha on our neck. So you want to make sure that you're applying facial oil all the way down your neck as well. Let's talk about the shape of the gua sha. So I've made some videos on Instagram previously using a different shape of gua sha. Now, if this is what you have at home, fantastic. You can do everything that I'm doing today with this tool. However, I really do prefer this shape over the other, especially because of these teeth on the larger end of the tool. I really love using this not just to erase fine lines, but also to stimulate fascia all over my face, neck, and scalp. And I also find that this longer edge of the tool is really fantastic at lifting and sculpting the face. Using your gua sha stone, one of the big things that you want to keep in mind is the angle that you're using it. So when you're doing it on the face, you're actually pretty almost flush. So flush is here, you want a 45-degree angle. The idea is not that you're putting it perpendicular to your face and dragging like that. You're actually putting it at an angle and kind of using the momentum of the stone to move the skin and tissue underneath. All of your movements are going to be really slow, whether it's doing more sculpting movements or lymph draining movements. It's slow and at that gentle angle. You also want to use your opposite hand to support the skin as you're pulling away from your support with the gua sha. This will help prevent any snagging or pulling, which can have negative effects on your collagen and elastin. We are going to start at the neck, our superhighway of circulation. I'm going to start using the wider dipped edge of my tool. Wider dipped edge. But you understood what I meant. Okay, so I'm going to work from my spine up towards the hairline, and you can wiggle when you get into the hairline. And that wiggle is just kind of talking to that fascia and helping to release it. And you can do 3 to 10, however many passes as you want, but I like to do 3. Then I'm going to move to just to the outside of my spine and do the same thing. This always feels so good. And now I'm going to move from my shoulder up my neck to behind my ear. So I'm just going to take it, slowly gliding up, and just give it a little wiggle behind the ear. This feels so good, so relaxing. It's such a nice thing to do at night. So now I'm moving up the neck, working my way in. And then you can use this dip right at the Adam's apple. And I'm supporting with my other hand, if you can't see that. Okay, then from here, I like to take the teeth edge, keeping this point kind of facing outward, I place it underneath my chin. I support with the other hand, and I just drag it towards my ear. Then I flip it onto my chin, point this pointed edge going towards my lip. I support, and again I'm dragging it towards my ear. Then I'm going to flip to the double curved side. I'm going to put the pointed part above my lip and the first hump at my chin and drag out. Here you can do a little wiggle. And then I'm going to move up so that that point is now under my eye. And I can kind of do my whole face. Now again, these wiggles are here. The muscle and fascia have attachments into the scalp. Underneath the eye, you can come up and do a couple more. Wiggle on the outside. I like using this point and kind of scooping. You can also use the teeth. And then you can go upward or outward. And then straight up into the hairline. You can go over the brow and up. You get some nice lift that way. And then whatever you did on one side, you want to repeat onto the other side of your face.